The living room, where the family meets to discuss issues, any issue which may be bothering one of the family members. That's what we do each and every Tuesday on WAC 90.1 FM with Ricardo Mitchell and DJ Aaron 868. We have casual conversations on serious topics, from sports to culture, mental health to economics, relationships to life lessons. Join us each and every Tuesday on WAC 90.1 FM. The Living Room, casual conversations on serious topics.
Full power. Aaron and Ricardo up next. I'll see you guys tomorrow, Mr. Desmond, Tony P.
It's about 3 minutes past the hour, 6 p.m. here in Trinidad and Tobago. I don't know what time it is where you are, but I'm glad to know you're locked on to the true nation station, WACK 90.1 FM, where we are
culture crazy.
With a song like that, I can't come in with my usual intonation and vibe and energy. You have to come in nice and mellow.
Yeah, Aaron,
and
you know,
soft.
I am not exactly good at reading the room sometimes. So
Yeah, for real and true. First and foremost, let's kick this off as we always do. Must give thanks and praises to the Almighty for granting us the gifts of life and seeing another day. No matter what time of day it is, you must always
give thanks.
Secondly, you must say thank you to the man, the myth, the legend. That's Tony Prescott, where the P this week stands for
perfection, Aaron, perfection.
And why is that the word we're going with today?
Aaron, after 3 years of not being in here for the living room, of not being in here to do this thing live, to have the conversations, to grow up for the people, the welcome that Tony P gave me, I ain't lie to tell you, it was a perfect homecoming already.
So you could lock up and go home now?
Yeah, I good there, we could sign out.
Alright, well, for those of you that have not realized, both Ricardo and I are actually live at 129C Coffee Street in San Fernando. And I actually forgot. Besides saying thank you to Tony P and those that went before us, we must also say thank you to all our ancestors, the original inhabitants of Trinidad and Tobago, because we all know, accept and reiterate that Columbus lied. Right? We have to say all those different things. All right? Yeah. So we are here with you. We are going to be spending the next hour or so with you. So you can give us a call at 652-4901 or 1-786-2922-789 and touch base with us. We know it's been a while, so we are going to try our best to answer all calls, all messages, and everything of the sort. But before we get down into that, Ricardo.
Ahoy.
How are you?
Well, Aaron, first and foremost, grateful. I'm truly grateful. Every morning when I get up and as my feet hit the ground, I think into the Lord, well, thank you for this. I thank him for sense and sensibilities. I thank him for purpose, the ability to move forward, to take in the day. How am I, Aaron? Well, boy, it's been a tough year for me. Even today is a particularly tough day. Today is 22 years since my mom passed away.
Right,
and dad passed away last month as well. So, but I still take joy in their reunion. And, to be able to continue living and seeing another day, brother, as you so rightfully say, is to always give thanks. So how am I, Aaron? Besides being a little nervous because it's the first time I've been live in the living room in a while.
Right.
Well, there's no place like home, but I'm good.
And last week, we touched on the fact that there are persons that will be celebrating the first Christmas without a family member or a loved one or someone like that. And we should be gentle with them and be caring with them. And, Ricardo, as you are family that is not family. Right. You are always, well, even if it's not by me, always welcome home by mommy.
Yeah, man.
Right. So do feel free to invite a friend over this Christmas.
As in by Ola?
I can't invite anybody by mommy. I don't live there.
Well, I listen. But it's me actively listening.
Yeah, but really and truly, guys, this is the time where make someone feel loved. You know, I tell you every time I come and leave in the station here, and sometimes even in person when I see you, that love is the currency. So spend some today. Let somebody know that you love them this Christmas season, and let them know that you appreciate them.
Yeah. Correct is right.
Yeah.
Right? But Aaron, don't feel like getting away, you know.
Uh-huh.
I want to know. I mean, despite your festive shirt and your well coiffed and greased beard,
Right.
polished head and such, I'd ask you, how are you?
Tired.
Way, boy. I even get to I way, but you also even leave the stable.
Yeah.
All right.
It have no hide in that. I am actually tired. And genuinely tired. One of the hardest things for me actually is admitting that I'm tired. I push and push and push and push, and sometimes it ends up in me crashing.
Right.
And I'm going to be totally honest with the listeners here. On Saturday, I had a job in Valsine. And I had a very hectic day during the day on Saturday. Right? And after leaving the job in Valsine, I was supposed to have another job in Port of Spain itself. That got cancelled while we were in Valsine.
Right.
And so you catching the drift. I was supposed to go Valsine, and then I was supposed to go Port of Spain. And while in Valsine, I was like, hey, let me go to a certain company's staff party, which was in Chaguaramas.
Nah, man, you playing the 36. Anyway.
So me being me was like, I know I'm tired, huh?
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what, Barry? Let go this party, but let go this staff party. It's been a while since I went out and shake a leg or whatever the case is. And while driving to Port of Spain, my brother in the front seat, he started sleeping on himself.
Right.
And you know they say I sleep in a car contagious. All the time was normal, eh? But then at that point I was like, you know what, Barry? Aaron, let good sense prevail.
Ah, boy.
And I turned around by the Twin Towers. I'll admit I make an illegal U-turn. I ain't gonna hide
Hey,
that.
boy,
Right?
I don't
But
know
the
what
light
the
was,
statute of limitations is on traffic violations in the Iran.
but it was real late in the night, so if police had stopped me, I would have said, "Oh, fair for life." Anyhow, right? And I made it there, and I turned around, and in coming back down the road by Chief, huge accident. And only after, which was like Saturday morning, I started to tell myself, next thing you know, I had already come down the road when we leave Valsine.
All right.
That could have been me in that situation.
So even the delay, the detour was a delay then.
Yeah. And at that point, I knew I was tired. But at that point, it sank home that here was going on. Sometimes there's two things in one here. That you have to accept that you're tired, know that you're tired, and say what's going on. I can't go push no further. Because in reading the Bible, even God rested on the seventh day.
Right.
Who are we to continue to push ourselves?
Sabbath was made for the what? Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath.
Right? That's one. And two, not every time you make a decision and it do work out, sometimes it's God sending you on a path to make sure that He protect you.
Right.
And those were the two lessons that I learned on that move Saturday night. And I say that just to bring it back home to the point that if I had went Chaguaramas now and I know I was tired, what would have been my position?
Right. Anything that happened after that, you buy that wholesale and pay cash.
So I'm tired, but I'm not tired from inactivity. I'm tired because I'm out there working. I'm tired because here what's going on. If I don't work, I can't put food on the table. And other than that, I'm tired because I'm going out there to fight for the culture.
Right.
In parties that is predominantly dancehall. What me and Joshua doing there?
Right. Flag bearing.
Yeah. Anyway, let me take this first call. Good evening, alive.
A blessed evening, fellas.
Good evening.
I know your name. I know you and hearing that message we're saying there. I know I have a son going to be turning 18 next month. I'm not telling him that same thing. I said, boy, you know, whenever anything happens to you, you have to sit down and say it now, boy, Lord, we're trying to tell me. We're trying to redirect me. I know sometimes you put you down in a situation, I was just saying there, in order for you to save you from something to redirect you. I was not telling him about a while ago they come up building the car, you know, it doesn't talk to him, man. I know that is, you know, that is so real, boy. I know sometimes, you know, we pray and we ask him God for certain things. And then when God do what He supposed to do, and He move the particular people from around us in order for us to achieve what they achieve. You know, we try to hold on to what God trying to remove, or remove, giving us signs to remove it. I mean, we don't understand. Like, and I know too many times the minister you would do practically bring on that to us that hey, yeah, sometimes you move out of a situation, out of a place, and sometimes you move out of a job and you vex. I lost and walk more time. That time, due to the way you asking God for the task God have for you, you can't achieve it in that environment the way you are in that spot. Look, the care to the higher heights. Look down, listen, man. Blessed message, man. Thanks, bye.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much for that, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, but Aaron, you know, I've said it before several times that sometimes the Lord will let you break your foot so it stop you from running off the cliff, you know.
Of all analogies.
I'm telling you, sometimes you twist your ankle so you don't break your foot. Sometimes you bounce your toe so you don't twist your ankle. At the end of the day, it's really how fast you catch the warning now.
Yeah, because honestly, as I said, he had to accept, and he had. Remember, he always talk about self-awareness.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know you're tired, or you know you're tired, but you still want to push yourself, hey, that's something else I want to talk about. Good afternoon in life.
Good evening to my two favorite handsome guys.
Good evening.
Miss you guys. I miss you guys so much. Welcome back. Only just for today, but you know.
We might surprise you all next year very early. You never know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Glad
we
to
might
hear
surprise you
voices.
again. But nice to hear you, Ingrid.
Yes, nice to see you guys. So compliments of the season to you and your families.
Much
Same
thanks
to you and yours, and thank you.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
Listening.
Yeah, and I had forgotten how good it is feel to hear the voices.
Yeah, it's a difference to reading the messages on YouTube and yeah.
We gotta work something out, you know.
Yeah, we
Aaron.
try to work it out. But as I said last week, Carnival is the busy season. So it's gonna be tough.
But as we also recognize this weekend that man does plan and God does laugh, eh?
Yeah, boy.
So, you know, we'll cross the bridge beyond, man.
With that being said just now, one of the things we really have to accept as well. You see that thing called energy drinks?
You mean liquid heart attack?
Boy. Now, I am not bashing any brand or anything of the sort,
Right.
But liquid I'm gonna say the same thing. But you see them energy drinks, guys, I think that's something we need to cut out.
I have a story, but I don't know if it's mine to tell, you know.
Let me take this. Good afternoon, live.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I am all smiles hearing you all talking, and I came from my kitchen when I doing things in my kitchen to talk to you all. I'm concerning tiredness.
Yeah.
Because sometimes our bodies are really tired, but we are pushing it to the extreme, and when it crash, we complaining. But we have to know when our body is tired to take a rest, and the Lord is the person who really sustains us. So thanks for all those information. I am hoping that people who don't take it really take it from you all. Thanks very much. Have a blessed evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that tired worse than tight, you know.
I have always told my mom that, you know. She's always tell me, alcohol this thing and whatever. I say, mommy, tiredness when you're driving. For some reason, and I'm not advocating for driving when under the influence.
At all.
But for some reason, if you consume alcohol, you always reach home.
I don't know about that, you know.
No, when I say it's always reach home, you know what I mean? You just find your way.
Yeah, that's how it does go. Right. Well, I've witnessed enough.
I've witnessed also the wrong side of it, that persons have died after the consumption of alcohol on the nation's roads. But for some reason, you'd see a man drunk driving home, and he'll make it home. But if you're tired, for some reason, when you start to reach close to home, all of a sudden...
Busy Christmas week, you looking for me to fall out with you, you know.
Anyway, good afternoon, live.
It's me again, Mr. Rose. Yes. I was always taught that I was always told that tiredness caused more accidents than drinking. So what you're saying there is right too.
I'm telling you.
It is the sad truth,
when you're tired, your body tends to lost in your brain, you know. But when you're drunk, you're up. Yeah. Okay then, thanks.
All right.
Appreciate it. Yeah, because you see, the thing is, Aaron, if you take a two thing, wap wap, you know you take it. Sometimes you don't know you're that tired,
I'm not going to say that, huh?
right? If you see police and you know you take a two thing, you are alert. You're
You're like a meerkat.
you know, but if
No, but and this is my thing. I love when conversations like this come up because I honestly feel comfortable enough to tell stories like this.
like the illegal utani boss
The illegal youth.
are disappointed, you know.
I am not disappointed.
I'll take
in
it to
the,
task.
in the most remote fashion. I'm not disappointed.
2024 is straighten up era, and I realize my lack of presence make you feel it have a lack of accountability.
No. I
You fix
honestly,
that.
I did feel bad about it, but at that point here, it was 1:00 in the morning. I'd rather take my chances with the U-turn than go into Port of Spain.
Okay, so you live under the spirit of the Lord rather than the letter.
Yeah, boy.
All right.
Right. Anyway, I remember there was a year I pushed myself coming up to a borough. So the Friday night before a borough Juve, I had a party to play in Port of Spain. So I left work at 4 p.m., went home and showered, and then went up the highway for this party.
Right.
That finished at midnight. Drove back from Port of Spain. There was an accident between Claxton Bay and Gasperlo. So on the last climb before Gasperlo, a truck skid off the road, and all the gravel from the truck was on the highway. So we obviously couldn't go down the highway and all these different things.
Right.
Right. So traffic backed up all the way up to Cuva. So what would have been an hour drive from Port of Spain to Sando ended up being 2.5 hours.
So then pretty much any other day on the highway
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway.
Right? But this was 1:00 in the morning now.
would.
Right? So from Port of Spain, I went home, drop off equipment, and went straight down Point. Playing Juve. And coming back up the road. And I was good. I'm tired, but I'm good. You know, long time. Well, for those of you who are of a certain age and ilk, you'll remember that there was a traffic light where the new Massey is there.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Pretty much anybody who's more than 3 or 4 years old would remember.
Right.
But yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
So
We might have young listeners.
reached to that traffic light, and there's a long line of cars. And I sit down, waiting on the traffic light to change. I remember stopping the car. The next thing I remember, 15 minutes later, was the car behind me blowing me to move because I fall asleep at the traffic light.
Yeah, man. Proper 30-60 thing.
Yeah. Now, that was about 10 minutes from home, eh?
And that is the reason I tell you that tired will stand tight.
Yeah.
Because when you almost reach home,
Nobody relaxed.
your body go into almost an autopilot, and that is where plenty time it is here. It's just on the road by the junction, hit the neighbor post, wake up in the car still running. However many hours later in the yard because you reach home, but you ain't come out the car to go in the house.
Anyway, I hear a story about that.
Right. But as I say, Borough, I will tell you something. One of the reasons I had to stop Lyman, boy, is because I realized out here get wild. You know, I was in a police chase with car running roadblock and police trying to nudge the vehicle off the road, all kind of thing already. This was when I was going to work, but it's Borough week. And it's trouble to get transport to go Point. So I stand up by the stand at the bottom of High Street there. No cars, people rushing, all kind of thing. I can't pull up. Point, my brother. Jump in, car full, we going down the road. And the driver make a kind of weird turn in somebody's yard now. When you look up, when you see a police car swoosh past, you say, you just stop to pick up something from somebody. But you wait till the police car pass and then you reverse and you go back on the main road. So now my spidey senses tingling now. I say, but what going on here, boy? When we reach Labray, by the junction, 2 police vehicles park in a kind of U, but it have enough room for vehicles to pass still now.
So a roadblock.
Right, but not a full roadblock. They ain't block off the road, but have a presence. And my boy, the flagging him down, and he going straight through. Where police light up and take off behind the man. Hey, I got cut the story short because it had plenty more action and adventure than that, But the bottom line was this man from Arima thief a car to pull bull to make money for Borough Day, you know. The man thief a car to pull bull, you know.
I should be laughing, but
As I say, Borough Day, I just laugh. But after that, I say, nah, I good with this action and accessory. But yeah, man, it's been the road interesting. Only be careful, be safe, be mindful. Most importantly, you cannot function on autopilot in this last season. Them fellas out here hunting, they're looking for it. So be on your toes, man.
And I'm going to say, I had the very unpleasant reading last night on Twitter of a woman who was accosted for a parking space in Gulf City Mall.
Wait. I mean, for a parking space.
Like she and a gentleman were trying to get into the same spot parking space, and he physically accosted her for the parking space.
You mean assaulted?
Yes.
Yeah, because that accost means to stop, engage, disrupt. But you're frightened by it?
He accosted and he assault.
Oh, he accosted and I carry on.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
I am tired of some of these stories by here on what it is going on out here, boy. This busy season here. Well, be mindful now. Be patient. Take your time. Follow your mind.
I think this is the time where if your body is telling you, well, but you talk about the rest factor. So if your body telling you that, hey, Ricardo, Aaron, no, my body can't say Ricardo.
Yeah,
my body
should
say,
not.
yeah,
I
should
really
not.
hope
That'd be very
that-
weird. Aaron, you know what? Tonight is the night to stay home. Take a sleep. You should listen. For those of you who listen assiduously to this program, you know I always say that there are two calls that your body, if your body call you and tell you any of these two things, you should always answer. The call to sleep
And
the call to excrete.
Man, I said the water closet, you know.
No,
nothing classy.
excrete. Nah, you had to say it as real as it
It's
is.
going biological.
But really and truly also, to the first gentleman that called and talked about the fact that, you know, he's happy to hear that we are giving this kind of message. This is what we do each and every week inside the living room. We try to keep it as real as possible. And one thing we continue to do here is tell our stories.
Correct is right.
Because, yes, we know sometimes you just have to put it politically correct because, you know, you have to package it nicely. But sometimes you also need to take a page from Mr. Philippe's book and just be straight and song bad but send a message.
Hey, boy. He outside or what?
No, he's not outside.
Oh, I now remember I had to call his name 3 times. And
Yeah,
he was
and our Christmas bonus. I would love a Christmas bonus. Kenny.
let me say what a fall party, yes. But I've seen some things. Listen, you have all the problems in the world until you have a medical problem. Right? The bottom line is burnout is real and it is way more expensive than resting. You understand? I know the
Yeah,
pressure
boy.
to finish everything by a certain time and a certain date does push people to and beyond the limits. That is not a success. Because it's like you're cutting off from the bottom of the sheet to put it on the top. That ain't no kind of maths. Right? You'll pay for it. Slow down. Take a rest. Right? Trust me. Nobody gonna remember the Christmas that you finished, do everything. But they gonna remember the Christmas where they had to carry you down accident and emergency.
Yeah, boy.
Right? Slow down. Relax yourself. Ease up.
And I think, as I said earlier, and I think it's ample time and the ideal time to repeat it, God rested on the 7th day. Don't be afraid to rest. Okay, if God rested, who is you?
But I have to give you credit, Aaron. I'm sorry to totally sidetrack the thing, but you're picking some excellent selections for the bed this week, though.
Oh, it's a Christmas thing. So
Yeah. You're getting on. And I know this is the first Christmas in a long time where we haven't had Keegs
Yeah,
in
boy.
our space. But Aaron is super busy, and he don't have time for most of us anymore, bro. So get used to the way that I've been living. He's a big deal now, eh? Aaron is a big deal.
I am not.
I hear you.
Someone actually told me that today in a conversation. No,
That you're not a big deal?
no, that I am.
Oh, well, yeah. It wasn't me?
No, it wasn't you.
Well, look, two
And
people
I
think he's a
honestly
big deal.
did not believe that.
Nah, Aaron,
I
you're
just
on
told
the
the person that I'm a regular smegular guy just working hard.
Yeah, well, considering how many people not willing to work hard, Aaron, that alone might be enough to make you a big deal.
For those of you who are so interested, like Ricardo and I, West Indies is currently playing India and him
No,
England.
I'm saying,
England.
This one flashed straight back to the last week.
Yeah,
This
boy.
one saying,
We play in England right now, and we are chasing and probably insurmountable target of 267 and 268 in 20 overs, and we are currently 106
give me the rest now, Aaron.
for 5.
That's what we talking
in
about.
8 overs.
In 8, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 8.
We over the exceeded the required run rate, but the wickets is the problem, right?
All I saying is that I know that after we won the first 2 games, that the last game was going to be a tiebreaker. We don't like to do things the easy way.
Correct is right.
Instead of finishing the thing 3-1 or maybe even taking a 4-1 to close off the series.
Or a blackwash.
Yeah, well, I still a hopeful, but I don't expect England to take all 5.
I honestly didn't I expected a 3-2 victory for West Indies.
I mean, we could still get. What are you doing Thursday?
Going to cricket.
Well, what we could do?
Alexa, please play the problem child. That is what I'm gonna say on Tuesday morning.
Yeah. You know, I kind of have to find something to wear because I have a jersey that color that I was going to wear. But since you wear it today, if I wear it Tuesday, it could look as if I just borrow your jersey, you know.
Serious. I have a maroon jersey.
I have maroon jerseys, you know, but I'm dry fit. And the way the sun has been treating us this past couple of days.
But really and truly, guys, we don't hide our love for West Indies cricket. We don't hide our love for Trinidad and Tobago football. We do ever hide our love for Barcelona for Ricardo and Manchester United for me. Right?
Anyway. And our growing interest in handball.
Yeah, boy. You know, we don't hide our love for Trinidad and Tobago and the things that we are affiliated with in any way, form, or fashion. And last week, Friday, unfortunately, neither of us were able to head up the hills of Paramin. But what I heard was that Paramin was it. Somebody said Paramin was bigger than Army Fet.
Alright, this is actually Paramin or Paramin Parang in the other location?
No, Paramin.
Paramin.
Yeah.
Alright, nice.
Yeah, I will not say who said that it was bigger than Army Fet.
Wait, Army Fed, come on, gone already?
Since Carnival they're talking about.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah.
I'm minding my business.
You look like you want me to say?
You go ahead, you tell your story.
The
This is me actively
The
listening.
Minister of Finance.
Oh.
Yeah, he said that via a Twitter post.
Yeah, I realize you're talking about Twitter way more than you're talking about reading the papers and things. But we
Who
gotta
reads
acknowledge-
papers?
Yeah, nobody. The papers is for cleaning window and things.
And this is the time to clean window with papers.
And the other use Junior Express if it's for louvers and small panes.
Well played. Nah, but I didn't expect that one. I really did expect that one.
Yes.
Man said Junior Express, you know.
Yeah, for the small windows, for the small windows.
Wow, well played, sir.
It has really been nice being back inside.
Yeah, well, I accustomed.
Well, yeah,
to it.
yeah.
Just letting you know, I will be back here on Friday from 7 p.m. and I'll also be here on Saturday from 10 a.m.
Yeah,
And no, I am not working for Christmas or Boxing Day. But all Puncha Creme donations are welcome on Saturday. You can drop them from Friday, or you could come early on Saturday morning and bring it. I am accepting them wholeheartedly and willingly.
You wanna see, a styrofoam box in the corner there. It look like we actually have snacks in the living room this week.
Yes, you want to say thank you?
I want to thank the snack donor, the cheesecake creator. All I'm saying is appreciate the support. Living room guests and viewers and hosts and co-hosts and it's amazing family to have. It's amazing family. Even the people who will quarrel on the chat box, the people who will ignore us until the next show starts. But the bottom line is still family nonetheless, and I appreciate all of you all, the dedicated listeners, the people who will give us the 5 and 10 views on the YouTube, the people who will give us the 200, 300, 400 views. You know, the active listeners, the people who will tune in and hear us going on and stop and listen long enough to nod and say, well, boy, like it still have positive content in this bacchanal environment.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you, Aaron, honestly.
Me?
Yeah. All talks at aside, I know this give you trouble, but I have no idea where I would have be in terms of media and communications if you didn't extend the invitation in the ladies' room.
Right.
That's already, that's more than 5 years now.
Yeah, it's been a long while ago.
It's about 6 years already, if I'm not mistaken.
Like 6 years, huh?
Yeah, when I watching it, I thought it was only 2 years since
I thought
we
it was
haven't
like
been
2 or
here.
3 years.
It was 2020 was the last time we do a living room in the station.
Before Carnival in 2020.
Yeah, we had one or two.
No, because COVID after about a couple weeks after Carnival during Lent.
Yeah. So we're talking about it could be at 3 years, 3.5 years.
Okay.
Right. So we had done enough living room inside here already that we interview Miss Universes and lawyers
we
and
did a lot.
politicians and so I appreciate you, brother. Much thanks.
I appreciate you as well because, and the thing is, as much as Ricardo is saying that he has learned from me, I have learned equally as much and probably more from him.
I would agree with more, but listening.
Wow.
You're going to have to say it one last time.
Beacon of light and humility.
I am a beacon of light and purity, justice and equality. What you want me to do again?
Good
But
point.
yeah, sorry, this is me actively listening. You go ahead.
And also, the journey that we are walking is one which we don't just walk on air. We do a lot of benevolent work out there. Right? We continue to give of our time to worthy causes. Sometimes causes that does stress us out. Sometimes causes that we don't see the real benefit or the end game or the goal or whatever it may be. But we continue to push hard for the betterment of men, the improvement and knowledge of mental health awareness in Trinidad and Tobago and around the world, the appreciation of our culture and all associated facets, and most importantly for men to do better. And it's not that we're saying that we don't want ladies to continue to improve, but we understand that men lack community sometimes. We are trying to forge a community for men to do better. Right?
I feel I should not interrupt you. I should let you continue giving me my flowers,
Yeah.
But Aaron, from the very beginning, the objective was to normalize healthy male affection.
Yeah.
Right? To establish brotherhood and community so that we have support systems. We are a support system for each other. And I'm telling you, this last rounds, we trying to move it from just the 2 beers and talk into a space where you could just check in on a boy, big to big. These are the terms that the young people using, right?
I don't think they use that anymore.
Wait, I missed that train too.
Yeah.
All right.
But that's good, it happens.
It's happening, it's happening. I didn't buy this gray, I didn't buy this gray. Somebody called me, asked me for training for Santa.
Oh, I thought they call you uncle.
Nah, I get that already. I get that all the time. Sapphire Miriam Foundation held the first in-person graduation on Saturday. And listen, just the encouragement and the support from the young ladies and the parents and that type of thing. One of them, a mother, she has been with the program for 2 of the 3 years. And she was pointing out how the way the girls' behavior changed because they say "sir, say." And she was talking about me in the role of a teacher. And I in shock because I never considered myself a teacher. But to hear that this is the way that some of these people view me, I appreciate it, because how highly I hold teachers.
Yeah.
And
one of your top 3.
One of my top 3, that good teachers, good parents, and well, others leave the third space available for whoever impressed me at that point. But in terms of defense of teachers, Aaron, quickly, because I'm not sure how much time we have, I can't keep track of time under the white lights. You really think we in an era where it's advisable to announce when you give back pay to a certain working population, right?
No. We have not been in that era for some time, But again, because we in an era where we in an era where the population needs to be fed excess information, sometimes information which is not necessary, to justify the work which is being done, or work that is being done that should have been done before. That is why those articles has had to come out. So something as simple as I know the article is speaking about, and I don't want to say the title of the article.
Right.
But 5 days before Christmas, you put an article out in the newspapers that a certain facet of population will receive a large lump sum of cash.
Right.
Tell me That is not painting a target on the back, similar to the target which was painted in 2018 when they said that a certain janitor in a company which will remain unnamed was working for in excess of $20,000 a month.
Right.
I continuously say that the news houses in Trinidad and Tobago are trying to paint a picture which is entirely inaccurate of a representation of a population in Trinidad and Tobago. As I said last week, the Guardian has failed to express the news that they learn.
You know that will run a lot smoother if you leave out the
The
that.
Guardian failed to express the news they learn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because now it's Guardian Express and News Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, well played, sir.
Yeah.
So you could trade Mirror anyway there?
No.
No?
People still buy the Mirror?
But what is Sunshine?
People still buy it? Do I still have papers?
I do.
No.
Hey. Oh, yes. Hey, what? Where is it here? You start on newspapers?
Oh?
Do you start on newspapers?
No, I'm quite fine.
You sure?
129 for 7.
129 for 7. So them fellas are going to make 139 runs with 4 wickets.
Yeah.
And how much overs?
Oh?
How many overs?
10.
Oh, halfway there, man. Yeah.
Yeah, we halfway there. All
right, nice.
Andre Russell and Akil Hussein batting.
All right, man.
Yeah, so let's see how well them fellas could do.
Yeah.
A pleasant good evening. Let me read this WhatsApp message. A pleasant good evening to Indra, who's locked on, and it's nice to hear from you again, Indra. Indra is actually a friend of my family.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Anybody in the chat box?
Honestly, YouTube is giving some trouble.
Okay, all right.
YouTube been giving some trouble, so we do apologize for that.
All right, nice, man. Well, good thing we're recording so that people who are interested in catching the replays could do so by going on to DJ Aaron 868 YouTube page.
Yeah, click like and subscribe.
And share. That's right.
And hit that bell so when the new videos are uploaded every week, you could tune in.
This will be a nice, easy edit, but considering. Wait, now. You see my screen?
No.
So you don't know? I don't even know if I'm on camera now.
Yeah, I watching it.
Yeah, but that is what camera or what my camera?
I can't see your camera. How am I supposed to see your camera?
Hey, boy. Hey, we can work it out, man.
No, really and truly, how am I supposed to see your camera? You don't have like a million privacy screens on the phone.
With your eyes, Aaron.
It at the level. Yeah, you're on the camera. I had to,
How are you supposed to see it? How are you supposed to see it and you could see it?
actually, I had to go and bend around. I had to go and look around the corner where the man just passed to tell you how big to make the suit.
Ah, nicely.
Remember? King Liar.
Yeah, but what we have, we are starting to suspect that when you say you're not working for Christmas and Boxing Day, that this might be the last episode for the year.
Yes, it will be.
So there's the wait until we start the year to wish people Happy New Year. Or
You could do that anytime you feel. Use your own man.
Thank you for acknowledging that, sir. I'm trying to foster a sense of independence and still establish community. But yeah, it's been
That's actually the hardest thing to try and do. Sometimes in a relationship, to maintain your personal identity as well as maintain your relationship is really a tough thing to do.
I find we can do a relationship episode in a while in the area.
Yeah, we need to, because I honestly hear the complaints of a lot of people with their relationships, and on social media it's very prevalent as well. But yeah, relationships are very important, and maintaining relationships is a lot of work.
It is.
Yeah,
But it can be very rewarding.
it can be, and sometimes it is. Because as the founder and the president.
Oh my gosh. Wait. You was the ex-president?
No, I'm the founder and the president.
Right, but
But
you're not
I've taken a backseat role now.
You're not active member.
I'm not an active member anymore.
Okay then.
Right, of that organization, which will remain unnamed.
You're going through that
I'm
smart
not going
man
through
thing.
that because I'm sure she's listening. Right,
Good evening to the listening supporters.
listeners, right?
The special listening supporters.
Right. I hear a lot of complaints,
But
and
beyond complaints, I hear a lot of horror stories.
yeah, I'm not gonna say that. And I'll also say, fellas, I shouldn't just point this out to the fellas out there. People in general.
People.
You cannot want to be in a healthy relationship and want to continue to lead a single lifestyle.
Sense.
You had to choose one.
Sense.
You have to. You cannot want to be in a healthy relationship and still liming 5 out of 7 nights for the week. You cannot want to be in a healthy relationship and don't choose your partner.
Right.
Because just as mental health and taking care of it is a choice. It's a choice to be in a healthy relationship. I'm here.
If you're lucky enough to be in a healthy relationship.
And for that, you have to put in the work, huh?
Yeah. Or, according to the caller, you know when to walk away from something, to when to let go something that you're being led away from. Right? Too much people in situations and places where they figure they'll take bad over nothing, and they fail to realize that nothing does leave room for something good to come.
Right.
Right? But things will get better unless something change.
I always tell people that in order for you to have a healthy relationship with someone else, there are 2 relationships which you need to have first to build a healthy relationship with anyone else.
Actively listening.
A relationship with God and a relationship with yourself. If you don't have any of them 2, don't go and harass nobody's daughter or nobody's son.
Facts. Actual factuals. According to my
To jail.
counseling psychologist, mental health podcast partner, good friend, sister, person who probably know more people than me.
That real hard for me to believe, boy.
You know, I know as many people as I used to, you know. But jail still know everybody, boy. Wait.
Remember what I said, is either West Indies make a game out of it and make 240 something,
Wait.
or they would have outfit like 79.
I remember
59?
you talking about the West Indies making the runs with 2 balls to spare.
That was the first hope.
Oh, that was the first hope.
Right.
Not
But
the-
then I went realistic.
Okay. Is she Hope or Shy Hope?
She.
She. Yeah.
Yeah.
Captain Hope.
Captain Hope. He out already.
Yeah.
It's 145 for 7.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Yeah. We could make a 200 or no?
If they battle the thing, well, because, you know, at least keep it respectable. Make it 20 now.
Yeah, bat you 20. And come again on Tuesday.
Correct. You know, it's a little, alright, fellas, we let the game go in spots, but at least we recover vibe as opposed to they wrap it up early.
And goes in.
People still do that?
Nazen closed down. But really and truly, guys, you know, we really are due for a couple episodes, a culture episode. And I think for that, we could really try and bring in Keegs, because Keegs is no longer just a soca parang artist. He's a soca artist too.
Right.
So we could get Keegs in sometime early next year to talk about his transition from soca parang to soca.
How about maybe it's a nice conversation to bring in a pan man who's also now a soca
No soca
artist.
artist. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
see
to
what them
get him.
fellas-
It's to get him.
Yeah, we might have to book him. Book him for the show.
Yeah, 'cause I tried calling him today to find out something, and he still didn't call me back.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. But really and truly, guys, this is the season where a lot of us are gonna make probably the most money that we are gonna make for the year, because this is the 5 weeks unsold mentality. And just fittingly, it is 5 weeks.
Right.
Yeah. So to the pan men that started already, small band semi-finals is very soon after Christmas. Yeah. And then Panorama small band finals is on the 6th in Skinner Park in San Fernando. If you don't know where Skinner Park is,
Look for the weird-shaped football field.
there was a game that was held at Skinner Park over the past weekend. The Trinidad and Tobago Premier Football League Tier 2.
Yeah.
Sando Giants played Club Sando.
Okay.
Yeah, so football is being played at Skinner Park.
All right, nice, man. That's good to hear.
Right?
I love
And
these.
for those of you who have been constantly complaining about it, I just have to reiterate that football was played at Skinner Park. And from what I understand as well, is that the dimensions of the field didn't change. The direction did.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, from what I saw in the game on Saturday, is that when they marked the field the first time, they marked it wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was just bad marks.
Just bad mark.
Right.
Like if somebody, like a test score, if I was in a chemistry exam, that was that, yeah.
Or, you know, an errant barber.
Well, I don't go by barbers anymore.
What?
I don't. I don't have need to go by a barber.
So who does quaff the beard?
Me.
You with yourself grooming? Well, what's you now?
Thank you to the University of YouTube.
Right. Oh, you're drawing the curve and using the comb and...
What I tend to do as well is I'll go to the barber once every 3 months and just maintain it.
And right, and you hold that line. So it's like you're tracing.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, but really and truly, guys, it's now 6:47 here in Trinidad and Tobago. I don't know what time it is where you are, but I'm glad to know you're listening to the True Nation station, WACK 90.1 FM, wherever you are.
Christmas crazy. No?
Yeah, we could look for that.
Yeah, I
and
see.
Mr. Desmond is in the building already. He is coming for the big band.
Did he bring snacks?
No, he did not.
All right. You told him that we were coming in?
No, I did not.
Well, that's why I know Mr. Desmond's a nice guy. He that brings snacks.
Good evening, Alive.
Coco. Well, 1 minute left.
Well, talk quick.
Yeah, now, I am calling to congratulate you all because I am so proud of you all because you're strong and young, but the knowledge that you all has put forward, I am very proud of you. I am Miss Rosen from Coconut Drive. You see what you all tell the people? That is exactly what they want to know. Even knowledge about church, about family life. Thank you all very much for bringing forward these things. Thanks again. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate
and
it.
she said it, and I'm sure she have 30 seconds left to call somebody else.
Nice, I will be saying.
Good evening, Alive.
Guys, get home safe. Again, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. If I don't hear and see you guys for
Yes.
the rest of the year.
Ingrid, you seen me 4 times again before the year done.
I'm talking to Ricardo, really, you know.
I will
But I just, you know.
I will storm one of those 4 sessions. Don't worry, sir.
All right, you get home safe.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
You don't want to come Saturday and we could do a Christmas special? No? 4 hours.
Wait, you talking about 10 a.m.?
10 a.m. Saturday morning.
You know, but I've been waking up early a lot. I managed to catch a length with my sleep schedule. And because of the closing of projects and events and that kind of thing, I've been up early. You never know, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to be here for 10 a.m. I hope that's before the traffic starts, honestly.
Oh, wait, I now remember the weekend that it will be.
Yeah, boy, because I'm dreading that Saturday. Because after I finish here, I have to go up to East Gates to do their Christmas thing they're having in the mall. So I really do hope it has no center traffic Saturday. Shogunas, the ain Shogunas is for traffic.
What's it? The ain Shogunas.
No, the ain Shogunas is for
Always.
traffic. Always traffic.
Right.
Right?
The sea is congested.
This is, oh my gosh, Shogunas is ridiculous.
Traffic capital of the Western Hemisphere, you know.
And Gasparilla is following closely behind.
Gasparilla is neck and neck.
Boy, I don't know.
Hey, when we look for places to rent, every time we see Gasparilla pop up, we just swipe left, you know.
Serious?
We wasn't going through that. Gasparilla, you spend half your life just trying to reach the main road, but I'm not going through that.
No.
Oh, and hey, a couple things I want to say. Big up Tranquility Beauty Spa. Love you. You all
Yeah,
have taken
boy.
very good care of my family over the years. Candice, you're a blessing. I'm looking forward to your year-end sale. I want to big up our roti shop. Well, several roti shops. All I'm saying is Marabella roti shops give me the range of rotis that I crave. You know, some very traditional village-style rotis, and then some more less conventional, rather. You know, more suited to everybody type rotis, and then you have the...
Oh, you had, like, what kind of roti you talking about?
No, several rotis. I don't want to call the people and then place until I have my 3rd roti there and I realize that they reached the 3 successful roti spots. But there was even, and again, I'm going to mention it because it's a part of the season for plenty of people too, but navigating lost. There was Farouk's roti shop up on the hill there by Fives. That was one of the last places that Daddy wanted food from. Right, like if he wasn't eating anything, but if out of the 3 things that he would have eaten was the rice dal and curry chicken.
Hey, that I know the establishment you're talking about.
That's what I'm telling you.
And I totally support that place. You see the Friday special of the rice, potato salad, and the fried chicken? Winner.
Hey, them feed me for years. I'm buying breakfast there and then
Ingrid, please,
lunch too.
sorry, Indra, please stop showing off your snacks. We don't have
enjoy snacks.
Indra. She's sending pictures of snacks on WhatsApp.
We boy. You know that we had to give the people more notice when actually coming in so they'll have time prep and parcel and drop off.
Yeah, but remember parcel and drop off for Saturday? The puncher creme screening, I'm calling it.
All right.
Yeah. If you want your puncher creme tasted, and reviewed, drop it off Saturday.
You know, you're starting to tempt me into this coming out Christmas weekend thing, you know.
But I don't know. I still have to do all my housework. I'll just honestly, my last job for this season is Saturday night.
Right. Well, Aaron, for
I'll be
the
in-
amount of work you have, you could hire people to do that.
I did
housework?
actually,
All right.
but I still take pride in putting my house together.
Oh, you're finishing touches and
Yeah.
stuff.
So like changing curtains and sheets and those different things, I take pride in doing those
polishing
things.
the hutch.
And brother man, I threw away my hutch this year. I threw away my hutch. My mother would not be proud of me. But I don't see the need to have 15 wear sets. And it's me alone in the house.
What you do with the wares, though?
I put it in the normal cupboard.
All right, yeah, because if it's really wares, I'd be upset with you. Me and Lando circulating 4 plates for a couple of years now.
Serious? I could willingly donate 4 plates to you.
What we talking about. Big up Lando too. I ain't like to tell you, when your little brother is 40, well, I mean, only a year older, right? But when you really look at it, Aaron, just the other day we were going to that school up on the Verdant Hill.
That just one intercall.
It's a big up praise too, you know. Big up WAC for being an institute within San Fernando. Right? Big up the taxi drivers who keeping people coming and going through this hub.
You know, I always say it, and I think as is the last show for the year for us here, I think I need to echo this publicly again. WAC 90.1 FM has been a pillar, probably the only pillar towards culture here in Trinidad and Tobago that stands firm year after year.
Firm, you say.
Firm.
Not falling into trends and
Exactly.
fighting to stay relevant. The whole of me.
Right. And there is a part of our population that has now accepted zest and Trinidad dancehall as a part of our culture. And WAC has not gone down that avenue. And I applaud WAC for that. Because Trinidad dancehall, or Trinidad, or whatever name you want to call it by, has found its avenue to be played on urban radio throughout the year. Whereas soca, and furthermore kaiso, and all other genres that Trinidadians produce and put out there, still fights for that level of recognition. Because we'll get a soca segment on radio, or a soca hour, and then for the next 2 hours, you're hearing everything else.
Right.
But here, you are hearing our music 24/7, 365. I continue to applaud Kenny and his family for the work that they do, for not just creating this pillar of culture, but for providing the DJs and presenters here with the opportunity to push our culture forward constantly. So Kenny, as much bad talk at his bad talk here and old talk at his give you,
And he just real do that too,
yeah, Kenny, he know that. He know how much I is bad talking. Right? As much as I bad talk you, Kenny, there's a level of love and respect that I have for you, and I have to continue to give you your flowers while you are still here. And a caramel too.
Yeah, I mean, apparently.
Patricia Kwamina, pleasant good evening to you. And Ricardo, she said she's sending your love. Her love for you.
Appreciate it. Thank you, and likewise.
Yeah.
I say it's one of them seasons that not gonna be the same for everybody, you know. So
Yeah,
give
man.
a little love this Christmas.
And also, before we as we're looking to wrap up, don't go into debt to satisfy anybody this Christmas. If you could only buy Pedrax or bottled water to put in your fridge, it'd have no shame in it. Stick within your means and live within your means. If you had to go buy a mother for lunch on Christmas Day, or go by some family member or friend, there's no shame in it. As grown as I am, I go and buy mommy Christmas Day.
And having lived bachelorish for a while, I'm gonna tell all you something. It have no shame in taking some of that food from the Lime Christmas Eve, because you know KFC closed Christmas Day, right? It's one of the hardest days to have to buy food. So if you get something somewhere, don't belly full and go and sleep, you know. belly half and eat the next half the next
And
day.
I'm going
no.
to say that here. Manage your portions.
Manage
too,
your portions, yeah. A little portion control.
right?
'Cause
And
there's only so much.
yeah, boy.
There's only so much sandwich.
And if you're heading out for this season, please be safe on the nation's roads
And responsible.
and responsible. Don't make U-turns by the Twin Towers.
Yeah, let me not go down that road. Right? Hey, I know they drink some water in between your imbibations now.
Yeah, boy.
Right? In your
Stay hydrated.
beverages. Yeah.
We are perilously close to 7 p.m. Like, and I say perilously, like we're perilously close
Alright,
to
so
7 p.m. Mr. Desmond is pacing up and down outside the door already. Yeah. So go ahead now.
Yeah, this is yours truly, Ricardo Mitchell, the social stage and the global stage. Thanking you for joining us in the living room. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Arambe Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is you're going through this holiday season, make the most of it. And remember, guys, the hourglass is opaque. So whatever you're doing, be good and stay safe. Aaron?
This is your truly DJ Aaron 868. I remind you each and every time that culture is my code, and I also tell you that love is the currency. So spend some today. Let somebody know that you love them. Let me tell you really quickly the schedule for the rest of the year. You can catch me on Friday at 7 p.m., Saturday at 10 a.m. Next week, Friday at 7 p.m., next week, Saturday at 10 a.m. Outside of that, I am going to be in East Gates Saturday at 3 p.m. So if you're in the East and you want to check out some live performances with Joshua and I, we'll be there. We'd also be in C3 on Saturday night.
Yeah, vibes on.
So you can check us in C3 too. After that, don't call me. Nothing.
Would I would.
Came on until Boxing Day.
You know what I feel I might do, Aaron? If I have enough time this week, I'll pull some of the funniest clips from the shows over the year
wow.
and make a filler episode.
Oh my gosh, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it'll be hilarious. I'll probably be the funny of the two of us.
Yeah, you will be, obviously.
Yeah.
I am thoroughly concerned if that's the case. I don't want to think of what I said throughout the. Oh my gosh. Mr. Desmond is up next. Remember, all Puncher Creme donations are welcome. You can drop them here before Saturday before 10. Make sure it's chilled. Right? Make sure it's chilled.
Righto. Quito.
Yeah, because we are tasting a Puncher Creme live on air. Just letting you know.
You're gonna be honest in your reviews, Aaron, or you're gonna be polite?
I'm going to be honest in my reviews.
Man can't hold a straight face with it, you know.
Just like how Vanessa was honest with her reviews, I'll be honest with mine.
And on that note,
Yeah, let me go. It's 169 for 9.
noted.
Yeah.
You know what? We are the good luck charms, so we go see what happens to you Thursday.
Yeah.
So,
So
if you come in cricket, look out for us in the Brian Lara.
yeah. As I said, the kids of today love to abbreviate everything. Everything. AKT. AKT.
AKT.
AKT. AKT. All kind of thing.
Huh. All right, yeah.
Right? So we are going to abbreviate as we tell you to have yourself a Merry Christmas.
Aaron, that is very impolite.
Hey! Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, oh. Wake again. Ay, 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 ay.